Okay, so like attempt 50 on a video tonight. Been disappointed in a lot of these as far as a video goes. Not like they need to be perfect, but I like to look, presentable. So we're gonna try it again, see if we can get another video and see if this one sticks. We're gonna tie an Ausable Wolf. Probably one of the better ones I've done so far. Pretty cool little fly. I've been seeing a lot of wolf patterns going up lately, and this is one that I actually will fish. Not too particular on like a royal wolf. It's a lot of work to tie them, and this has actually turned out to be a lot of work. I don't tie a lot of them, but they are a really good indicator pattern. The hook we're going on, size 12 TMC, nymph hook. Oh no, that's not it. I was like, why do I have that out? We're using this size 12 fulling mill dry fly hook. No, it's totally not a nymph hook. And I do believe that this pattern is supposed to be with orange or red thread, but we're not going to do that. We had some 6/0 black thread out here. All right, so we got this pre-stacked. We've got some calf hair. I'm going pretty heavy with it. I've been kind of failing getting it the way I really want it. I keep it fairly far back. I'm going to do 2 loose wraps, then I'm going to pull straight up. Third one, pull straight up. Fourth one, I'm moving my way backwards a little bit now. All right, so we're going to get it to there. We're going to pull up this material in the back. Cut that off at a pretty steep angle. Start collecting all this material back here. Covering that all up. Trying to keep it even. And building this taper nicely. I don't want to bring it too close to the eye. Where I've been really failing all day with this is getting too close to the eye. Building up too much thread here in front. Get out any of these loose fibers that are still in there. Didn't clean it out well enough. Get the shorts and the guard hairs out. All right, so we're gonna leave it like that because I don't want to build. Oop. It's a matter of time, guys, before I hit that. I've also been having problems with this focusing. All right, so the next material we're going to use some deer hair. I believe this is like above the shoulder. I'm using it for the color. I'm not sure if this is true to the recipe for this. It's a pretty cool little tail. We're going to use like maybe 15 tail fibers. Something like that. We're going to stack these up real quick. Move these shorts out. Grab it by the tip and pull any of the short guards out of the back. I think it didn't make it. Alright, this doesn't need to be a long tail or anything, so we're in front of the wings, so we're going to pop back here. Get back down to the end. We're going to hold these hairs on my side of the hook. We're going to get, mid to tight wrap. check it. Looks good to me. There's a few long ones in there, but we'll either get them out or they just might stay like that. So before I get too far to the top, I really want to make sure I got those tied in really good. Then I'm going to make a shallow cut so I can kind of taper away from that and not have a huge amount of bulk up here at the wing. We'll come back down. I think I want to try to get one or two more wraps down here on this tail at the end, just to get a little bit more length out of it. And I'll just advance quickly to the front. I like to get these wings figured out before we get onto the dubbing, because they can be kind of a pain. We got these in the beginning stages of split here. And you got to kind of be careful right now because you can build up a lot of bulk, which is why you see that cut scene right there, because I already did. And we undid it. We undid the whole thing, all the wings. It was a pain in the butt. I want to make sure that every wrap you're taking here is in the way of moving these up and being collected. Pull that one up. Pull that one up. We're going to get a few fibers that don't want to play along. And it is what it is. We'll either trap them in and tie them down or cut them out here in a sec. Wrap these ones down since they're already collected pretty good. So this is looking fairly decent. I don't know why we're not focusing. It's driving me nuts. See if all right, we got that focused in a little better. Throw a couple wraps in the front here just to try to prop all this mess up. That's pretty good. We got a couple trapped hairs here and there. See if we can get a few of them that are in our way. These raggedy old scissors. All right, so we got those wings up. They're propped up. We'll take it. All right, so we got that wing posted up there. Before we move on to hackles, we're going to get this dubbed up. Some super fine dry fly dubbing from Falling Mill and Rusty Spinner. Super orange. It's pretty good for this fly. I like the way it's looking. Get a pretty thin noodle. Dense, but thin. We're going to start back here at the tail. Get one good full wrap around that. Concealing all this black thread. This is why in the original pattern they probably were using the the orange thread is so they didn't have to try to conceal this so much, but this dubbing seems to do a pretty good job, so not too worried about it. All right. Rest of this noodle here. We're going to bring that right up behind the wings there, and we're going to stop it for a sec. We've still got some of that over on the side. Got a ginger hackle here. It's a little bit oversized for this hook. We get a wrap in front of it. We're going to X-wrap that and catch the whole thing in there really good. A little bit of extra stem, just tie that in. Now we're grabbing the grizzly hackle. I'm going to throw that in. The wrap in front. We're going to exit like that. Then hopefully bend that stem in. Maybe we'll have to, there we go. Just needed a little bit more collecting wrap on it. All right, so I brought it back to behind the wings there. And this is why we saved this little bit of extra dubbing out. So I want to cover this up a little bit. This bump of black thread, and then even bring it in front of the wings as well. It's kind of something for the hackles to sit in. They'll end up staying put a little bit better. It looks like we really only needed one. We're going to give it two. We're having a bit of a dilemma here. We're going to work our way through it though. All right, so we're going to try to get both these hackles at once here. Added a little bit of extra dubbing on that. I want to get at least one full good wrap behind. Good wrap in front. Trying our best not to trap too many fibers in this. Try to get my hand out of the light for you guys too. All right, so we're in there. We're going to get those kind of collected in. Keep tension on that. You don't want to lose tension now. That's kind of the issue been having. All right, so those are collected pretty well. Don't particularly want to cut them off quite yet. What I want to do is get a whip finish, but I'm sharing the bench tonight with wifey, and she's been sewing, so I had to put everything in a bucket here, and it's a mess. Everything's just a mess. Found the whip finisher. Okay. We're in the zone. Hardly. We're going to get in there. Try to get around all these fibers. We did a terrible job at it. Not to worry, we're going to take our fingernails and squeeze all of that behind the eye. Tighten it right up. Look at that. That worked good. Hit the camera, go figure. Holy smokes. This is a pretty good one, guys. It's a little messy in the front. It's really messy in the front. Hair is all blocking the eye. This is the fly you're getting tonight, fellas, ladies and gents. Not the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life, but that'll fish. Ausable Wolf. I keep thinking of something else. Something else we're going to tie maybe one of these days. It's a little wonky, but that's going to float for days. And we're posting this video. Said we're doing one a night, so I got to get this uploaded before it's too late. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us what you want to see. Maybe one of these days we'll get out there when it's not Polar Express outside, and we'll go fishing. Thanks for watching.